In the NBA, there's always a passing of the torch, from legends of the past to the stars of today. This is the story of how the point guard position evolved, from the kings of the court in the 80s and 90s to the game-changing, shot-creating assassins of today. Let's take a look at the legends who laid the path, and the 5 elite point guards who are now defining the future of the NBA. Section 1. The legends who set the stage. Let's show some love to the OGs who built the foundation, because without them, today's game wouldn't exist. Magic Johnson changed basketball forever. Standing at 6 feet 9 inches, he wasn't just a big point guard. He was a big problem for defenses. With his smile, his court vision, and his insane passing ability, Magic led the Lakers to 5 titles in the 1980s. He could play all 5 positions, but he ran the offense like a maestro conducting a symphony. Isaiah Thomas, the fearless leader of the Bad Boy Pistons, was small in size but massive in impact. He was gritty, smart, and clutch. Whether it was dropping 25 and a quarter on a sprained ankle or outsmarting bigger teams with his quickness and IQ, Isaiah was a warrior. John Stockton wasn't flashy. He didn't need to be. He just did everything right. He holds the all-time records for both assists and steals, and those records might never be broken. He was precise, cold-blooded, and efficient. Gary Payton brought the defense. Nicknamed the Glove, he was the ultimate trash talker who could shut down anyone. But don't get it twisted. He could score and distribute too. Tim Hardaway brought the flair. His crossover was legendary. He was one of the first guards to truly blend street ball creativity with NBA-level production. These legends gave us the blueprint. But today's guards? They're building a whole new skyscraper. Section 2. Enter the new era. The modern point guard isn't just a passer or a leader. They're superstars. They lead in scoring, usage rate, and influence. They shoot from the logo, dunk over centers, and drop 30 while dishing 10 dimes. Let's meet the 5 guards at the top of the mountain right now. 1. Stephen Curry, Golden State Warriors. 2. Luka Doncic, Dallas Mavericks. 3. Damian Lillard, Milwaukee Bucks. 4. Ja Morant, Memphis Grizzlies. 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Oklahoma City Thunder. Each one has a unique style. Each one is redefining the position. And together, they're the architects of a new NBA. Steph Curry, the revolutionary. Let's start with the man who turned basketball into a three-point shootout. Stephen Curry didn't just change the Warriors. He changed the entire league. When he entered the NBA, people said he was too small, too fragile, too one-dimensional. Now he's the greatest shooter of all time. Career stats: 4-time NBA champion, 2-time MVP, including the first ever unanimous MVP. All-time leader in three-pointers made. He's not just a shooter, he's a gravity well. His movement without the ball forces defenses to bend, twist, and panic. He runs off screens like a wide receiver and shoots with the confidence of someone who knows the ball is going in the moment it leaves his hands. Off the court, he changed youth basketball. Kids don't dream of dunking anymore. They dream of pulling up from half court. That's the Curry effect. He made it cool to be small, cool to shoot, cool to move without the ball. He didn't just revolutionize the PG position, he reinvented it. Luka Doncic, the maestro from Europe. Now let's talk about Luka Magic, the Slovenian savant. He might look like he's moving in slow motion, but he's always in control. Luka sees plays before they happen. He doesn't rely on speed, he relies on timing, and that makes him dangerous. Career highlights: 28+ points per game, career average. 8+ assists, 8+ rebounds per game. Multiple All-NBA first-team selections. Luka combines the strength of LeBron, the footwork of Kobe, and the court vision of Magic. He's a one-man offense who can post you up, hit you with a step-back 3, or thread the needle with a no-look dime. He played against grown men in EuroLeague before he could legally drive in the US, and now he's treating NBA defenders the same way. What sets Luka apart is how he controls tempo. He's not just playing the game, he's conducting it. Damian Lillard, the clutch killer. If Steph is the sun, then Dame is the moon. Quiet, cold, and deadly in the dark. Damian Lillard is the most feared closer in the league. When the clock is ticking down and your season's on the line, you do not want him with the ball. Career highlights: multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, 25-plus points per game for multiple seasons. Iconic game winners. Remember the OKC wave? Dame doesn't need much space. He'll pull up from 35 feet and hit you with the stare down. But it's not just his range, it's his leadership. He stayed loyal to Portland for over a decade, giving them everything he had. Now in Milwaukee, he's paired with Giannis. If they find chemistry, they could form one of the deadliest duos in the league. Dame represents the grit and grind that never goes out of style. Ja Morant, the human highlight. Ja Morant doesn't play basketball. He performs aerial stunts in front of 20,000 people. Every game he plays feels like it belongs in a dunk contest. He attacks the rim with no fear, no hesitation, and no regard for human life. Career stats. NBA Most Improved Player. 22-plus points per game, 7-plus assists per game. Multiple All-Star appearances. Ja brings that Derrick Rose explosiveness with a little Westbrook chaos. He can dunk over centers, spin through traffic, and drop a perfect alley-oop without breaking a sweat. Yes, there have been off-court issues, but on the court, he's a lightning bolt in sneakers. The Grizzlies believe in him, the fans believe in him, and if he keeps evolving, he could be the most electrifying guard of the next decade. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the silent killer. Last but not least, let's talk about SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't make headlines. He makes buckets. Career stats: over 30 points per game in 2023-24 season. Top 5 MVP finish. Elite mid-range game, strong defender. He glides. He doesn't rush. He doesn't force. He just gets to his spots and hits tough shots like they're layups. He's one of the most efficient scorers in the league, and he's doing it on a young, rising OKC team. SGA is Canada's finest, and he's just getting started. Bonus: the globalization of the point guard position. Luka and Shai aren't American-born, and that matters. Today's point guard, coming from Slovenia, Canada, France, and Australia. The game is global, and it's making point guards more versatile than ever. They bring unique skills, different mindsets, and new approaches to leadership and playmaking, and that's pushing the game forward. Bonus: the Curry effect on youth basketball. Steph changed the NBA, but he also changed playgrounds across the world. Kids want to shoot now, everywhere, anytime, from anywhere. He made spacing, range, and movement part of the culture, and that shift is visible at every level of basketball. The future of point guards. What's next? The point guards of tomorrow are hybrids. 6 feet 6 inches playmakers, defensive wizards, scoring machines. Names like Tyrese Halliburton, Scoot Henderson, and Amen Thompson are next in line. But one thing's for sure, the torch has officially been passed, and the fire is burning brighter than ever. Whether you love the fundamentals of Stockton or the fireworks of Ja, the point guard position has never been more exciting. So, who's your favorite modern point guards? Drop a comment, smash that like, subscribe for more deep dives. The past made them legends, the present made them icons, and the future? It belongs to the guards.